What up, YouTube, 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 YouTube? This is Mr. Musato coming at you for The Hell I Live. Today we have a 20 under video. All these games are $20 or under. These games are the ones I picked because I had fun with them. So these are pretty much good games you can get for under 20 bucks. It's the whole point of this video. First, we'll start out with NBA Hoops for the Dreamcast. This game's going for about 15 bucks. It's a really fun multiplayer game. The gameplay is actually really good because it's not too arcadey, but it's not too simulator. It's in between the both of them. It's really fun. I had a lot of fun with my friends with this game. So that's NBA Hoops, 15 bucks. Next game, another Dreamcast game, Code Veronica, Resident Evil. I have not beat this game yet, but I have gone far enough in it where I believe that it's a good game. And you can have it for about 13 bucks. All these prices are from Video Game Charting, so don't get mad at me if it's a different price on eBay, you know. Alright, Space Channel 5, it's a music game. Basically, you press buttons to the beat. It's a really cheap game. Only goes for around 8 bucks. It's really fun, really short. Like, really short. You could beat this game first time around like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. But it takes a long time to master it and get all the people that you're supposed to save. Because if you mess up, you lose people that you're supposed to save. And the more you save, the better your rating gets. And I guess it's the whole point of the game. 8 bucks if you are looking for one of these. Next we have a series, Crazy Taxi. Oh, no, I did have it. Crazy Taxi and Crazy Taxi 2. There's not much of a difference in these games. All the music was done by Offspring for both games, and in the second one you can jump. But they're both $15 games, so, and they're good, they're fun. There's arcade mode, simulation mode, and this like weird kind of test mode where they test you to see how good you are at driving the car. Really good 2 games for under 20 bucks. They're 15 bucks a piece. You know, you can't go wrong. Here's another cheap one. Dead or Alive 2. It's actually cheaper on the PS2. I got my PS2 version of this game for like 3 bucks from my local, you know, media store. It's also 15 bucks. It's a really good 3D fighting game. They hide the loading screens by making it load during certain parts of the game. So it's like it's almost all streamlined. There's like no loading times at all on this game. But it's also really fun. It's it's a really fun fighting game for, you know, under 20 bucks, and that's why it's on the list. Okay, this one's cheap. 9 bucks. NFL Blitz 2001. If you have a Dreamcast and you're a football fan, this is a game to get. It's not too, you know, simulation. It's kind of arcadey, but it's actually really fun. I like playing this a lot with my friends. There's a lot of stuff you can do. You even have 4-player, I believe. Really fun game, and you can get it for about 9 bucks. So for a Dreamcast game, that's super cheap. It's a good game. So if you find one, you know, for a decent price, pick it up. Next, Sega Smash Pack. This game is a $10 game. And, well, this is the reason why I got into, you know, Shining Force. But it has a lot of different games on it, like Phantasy Star 2, Altered Beast, Revenge of Shinobi. A lot of different games on it. It's really good compilation, especially if you're an old Genesis guy, you know, and you have your Dreamcast, you want to play old Genesis games. This is your route to take. Again, it's only costs about 10 bucks, so, you know, get them while they're cheap. Here we go. Jet Grind Radio. This game is $20, so it just barely made it onto the list. But it's a really fun game. I beat the whole game when I got it for Christmas back in 2001 or 2. Yeah, that was back when the Dreamcasts were only $50, brand new from Toys R Us. You know what I mean? Anyways, Jet Grind Radio, really fun game. Really good graphics, really colorful, cell shaded, so it has a kind of arcadey look to it. Also, the music in this game is awesome. The music's really good. Like, you'll find beats that you never heard of before, and they sound awesome. The painting is really cool too. You have to do different moves and stuff with your analog stick, and have a certain amount of paint cans to finish a graffiti tag. And yeah, $20. It's pretty good. It's a really good game. I recommend it strongly. Next, we're getting into PS1 games. You've heard me talk about this one before, Granstream Saga. Decent graphics, really early 3D graphics. Probably in the same range as like Final Fantasy VII for the graphics, except for the backgrounds are fully polygon, rendered. They're not just static backgrounds. Really fun game, decent battle system. It's arcade action RPG basically. Yeah, it's really fun. You can have this game for $15, and that's why it's on the list. Another one. This is a really popular game. It's on this list because it's so cheap, and it's a really good game. So if you have a PlayStation, you must have this. This is one of the musts if you're a PlayStation fan or have a PlayStation. This game goes for about $12. Super cheap. One of the best games on the system. Really fun. Me and my brothers beat this back when it came out. Really good game. If you find this game, pick it up. You won't regret it. But it is only going for about $12. So next we have one of my favorite racing games of all time, R4. This game is really fun. It even has different storylines. There's 4 different car manufacturers you can pick, so you can pick any of the 4. Any of the 4 manufacturers to race their cars, and you also have a choice of 4 racing teams to go on too, and it all depends on like how your racing team does. Like if you keep on getting first in this game, your car is just gonna get better. But if you miss out, get like 3rd or 2nd, your car won't be as good as if you got first place on the last race. It's really fun though. Really good graphics. Really nice game, and it's only $11, so if you can find this one, pick it up. Another one. A lot of people know Soul Calibur from Dreamcast. This is its prequel, Soul Blade. You can have this game for $11. Super cheap. Decent graphics, almost like Tekken 3, except you have swords and nunchucks and and whips. But yeah, it's a really good game. I haven't played it that much, but I know that this is the game that started the whole entire Soul Calibur series, so it must have been halfway decent. I played it myself a little bit, but yeah, it's still a fun game though. It's basically Soul Calibur, except for on the PlayStation. Alright, one of my favorite fighting games, Dead or Alive. Had this when it first came out. This game is only $15. Really good graphics. Probably the same kind of graphics as like Virtual Fighter. It's basically Dead or Alive 2, only a little bit. There's even a little bit of downgrade on the graphics, but there's this switch on the game that you can make the tits bounce more. This is kind of weird, but yeah, it's fun. if you get off the grid or the the fighting stage, you run into like explosions and stuff on the ground. Gives a little different than different fighting games, but yeah, it's $15, so 2 more left. Bloody Roar 2. I love this game. You fill up a bar, and when the bar's filled up, you can go on a beast mode. And the beast mode is like super powerful. Like super powerful. You can only use it a couple times in the fight though. But it's really fun. Like you can see your friends like change into a different kind of animal depending on what character you pick. And it's fun to see the animals and the different moves they have when they change into animals that are really cool about it. The graphics are awesome. The gameplay is tight. It's really fun. Had a lot of fun with this one, and it can be had for about $20, so just barely made the list. Last one, Bust-A-Move 99. I love Bust-A-Move. It's a really fun game. It's a puzzle game. Basically, you shoot bubbles at different colored bubbles, and if you get 3 of the same kind of bubbles colors together, it'll disappear like Tetris. Really fun. You can play 2-player too, so you don't have to sit there and play by yourself. But yeah, this game could be had for about $8, so that's why it's on the list. Anyways, that was the video. This is Mr. Musato coming at you where the fuck I live. Have a nice day.